Welcome back, fellow duelists. I hope you have been dealt an excellent hand today. And today marks the first day for the Legend Anthology event in Master Duel. That is correct. We have the event duration going from February 16th, 2023. Seems to start at, what is that, 11 p.m. EST? Well, doesn't matter. You're seeing it today. So the event is now live. As you can see on the top of the screen there, the event duration, it starts February 16th, which is at the time of this video recording, but it doesn't start until 11 p.m. I'm pretty sure that is Eastern Standard Time, so adjust that accordingly with your time zone, or Master Duel will do it for you. And as we're going all the way until the 25th, and I believe a day after, we will have the Xyz turn. Oh no, we're actually going to have it halfway through, so the Xyz Festival is going to be going on from the 20th to the 27th. Some things interesting to note that we have two events going on roughly around the same time frame. You'll notice in the rewards we only go up to 11,000, which is normally about halfway through the regular events. So that's our rewards will be halved. We are going to have maybe 950 gems, I believe, from this event. And a couple things to note for the event info, that this is primarily going to be focused on the legendary, decks that all the main people have used in the anime. Kaiba with blue eyes, Joey Wheeler with red eyes, and Yugi, Dark Magician, and some other notable decks. Now, of course, this is a medals based one, so you can earn medals even if you lose. So don't feel, defeated that you lost. You can still just take the punishment, take the loss, and just collect your medals and move on. I believe that's going to be way more advantageous than just surrendering, then you get nothing, and then you go into the next duel and rinse and repeat. And now, just like any other event, we do have the Forbidden and Limited list. Now, we will be going through the whole list of the Forbidden, then the Limited, and the Semi-Limited, but we're not going to focus on every single card in here, just some notable ones, such as, Nightmare Unicorn and Eldritch the Golden Lord. So those are currently banned in this format. And let's just scroll down together and take a look. Like, we have notable cards like Upstart Goblin, Anti-Spell Fragrance, there is... I don't know, there's Terraforming down there. We have Rivalries banned, Skill Drains banned, Secret Barrel. Pretty sure I saw DD Dynamite on here. So pretty much, if you were hoping on doing a trap-heavy deck, or just something that gets you an easy win, or an FTK deck, or self-TK deck, you're not going to be able to do that. Summon Limit goes in match, Secret Village, so any lockouts are gone. Let's see if there's any more notable pod duality. Droll and Lockbird, Max C's banned. We have Abyss Dweller banned, Cyber Dragon Nova, so Infinity must have gotten hit. There's Artifact Scythe and Artifact Lancia. Spell Construct, my Masked Hero Dark Law's gone. Even some Baxia, the Yangzing stuff is banned. Herald of the Arclight. We have, continuing down, there's Infinity, Elder Entity End-Test Chicken Game, Diaphragm Gamma, Omega, the Dark Kaiju, the Turtle Kaiju, Solemn Strike. I'm fairly certain we'll see Solemn Judgment. Fairy Tale Snow. Even Cosmic Cyclone and Pot of Desires is banned. Full Spiral Goods is gone. Ash Blossom is gone. Baguska, evenly matched. Like, with all this, you're starting to think to yourself, well, what can I run? Well, we'll get into that. There's Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, Ghost Spell, Erratic Seal, Callby's banned, Red Reboot, even the Sky Striker cards are hit. Because this is primarily focused on the legendary, the old school. So you can try to create a OTK, but it might be a bit challenging. Chaos Dragon Levianeer is banned, Thunder Dragon, Update Jammer, so there's no Update Jammer into access code. Extravagance is banned, Avramax, Mystic Mine, well, that's always been fancy. There's the Vishuda, there's the Tenyi stuff. Glubion, Dugaris the Timeless, Crossouts banned, IP, there it is. Nibs banned, Dark Ruler, D-Shifter, Generator, need I say more? Lightning Storm, Celine, Verte, Eco Talker Heatzel, Parallel Exceed, these are all just some notable cards in here. Dragon Maid, Splash Maid, Eldritch again, even the Charmers are gone. T is banned. Droplet is banned. Zeus is gone. Ear of Millions, or that's Banquet of Millions. The Live Twins are hit. Underworld Goddess, don't need to worry about that. And all of the Despia branded Sword Soul Flu heroes. Well, only some problematic hero cards like DPE, for example. And you saw Master Hero Darklaw up there. Even the Exo Sisters are hit. Guardian Chimera, the the Enchantress. Oh, what's it called? It's actually called something other than Enchantress. The Adventure Package. The Adventure Packages hit. Dynamorphias are hit. The Branded Fusion numbers evail, so we're not even gonna see Rongo in this, and even Labyrinth, and they did hit Gigantic Sprite. Okay, so they hit Blue Jet. Oh, they hit everything, like Runic. Every meta deck that you know of has gotten hit. That's just the Forbidden list. Moving on to limited, should be the same old thing. We have the 5-piece of Exodia limited to 1, so you could still possibly get Exodia if they're really gonna try it. Raigekki's at 1, HFD's 1, Monster Reborn's 1, Foolish Burial Rhoda is at 1, which is fine. Gold Sark 1. A Hero Lives at 1, so I could still do something with that technically, but with Dark Law out of the picture, have to be something different. Phantom Fogblades at 1, Astrograph Sorcerer at 1. Okay, so we have Link Kariba, we still have Transcode Talker. Okay. Oh, hello. Salamangreats are still here. Oh, Gazelle to 1, that hurts. Okay, so I could go Salamangreat with Gazelle, Spinny, Circle, Roar, Signet at 1. Fusion Destiny at 1, but that's fine because DP got hit. Access Codes at 1. Okay, we might have something. We might have something after all. Okay, so Marincess seems like it could still technically be playable, so you might run into some Marincess. Looks like it's semi-limited. Ring of Destruction, so that's still gonna suck. Destiny Hero Mally, fine. Super Poly still at 2. Mask Change 2 is at 2. Fine. Sunlight Wolf's at 2. Okay. Branded Openings at 2. I mean, they didn't really see it necessary because they pretty much banned the whole archetype. Map is at 2, and Sprite Starter at 2. All in all, not a real bad thing, considering this is for a specified event, and honestly, like, oh, I didn't even see Reasoning in there. I agree with most of this, so you're not going to be running into some decks going for an easy win. This is actually going to rely on some very, very creative decks. Speaking of creative decks, let's go into the loner decks and see which 3 we have this time. Now, I'm going to go, in my opinion, from right to left, because I do believe this is like the worst one. This is like the middle of the ground one. This one's like the best one that I've seen. And that's purely based on my bias that I've never played 2 out of these 3 decks. But let's break down the Slifer the Sky Dragon one. So the main loner deck has 3 of Queen's Knight, Jack's Knight, and King's Knight. Have 1 Karibo, 1 Morphing Jar, 3 King of the Swamp, 2 Imperial Bower, 3 Joker's Knights, 1 Royal Straight Slasher, 2 Slifer, 1 HFD, 2 Poly, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Rhoda, 2 Joker Straight, 1 Face Card Fusion, 1 Thunder Force Attack, 1 Thunder Speed Summon, 1 Royal Straight, 1 Joker's Wild, 2 the Revived Sky God, which is actually one of the newer cards added into the game. So you get to mess around with that. 1 Ultra Divine Beast, and 2 Court of Cards. And your extra deck is looking like Dark Cavalry, Arcana Knight Joker, Fist of the Dragons, Hoshin, that's how you say it. Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow, which is just 2+ monsters. 3 Arcana Extra Joker, and 2 BLS Soldier of Chaos. That's not bad. That's not bad for a loner deck, especially for a Slifer one that I've rarely seen. Moving on to Unyielding Red Eyes, we have 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon, 2 the Blackstone of Legend, 3 Black Metal Dragon. I actually might run this deck. I actually might try it. 1 Time Wizard, 1 Red Eyes Baby Dragon, 2 Red Eyes Retro Dragons, 2 Gearfried, the Red Eyes Iron Knight, 2 Giltia, the D-Knight Soul Spear, 1 Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, 1 Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, 1 Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, 1 HF. I'm pretty sure every one of these loner decks is going to have the Harpy's Feather Duster, Poly, Monster Reborn, and Foolish Burial. Those will be like the staples in the loner. Have 1 Infernal Fire Blast, 1 Instant Fusion, 2 Red Eyes Fusions, 2 Cards of the Redstone, 2 the Claw of Hermos, 3 Red Eyes Insight, 2 Dragon Nails, 1 Red Eyes Spirit, 1 Red Eyes Burn, 1 Red Eyes Fang Witch, and 1 Return of the Red Eyes. Solid main deck. And this is coming from someone who tested Red Eyes. I said that's pretty solid for a 40 card deck. Not bad. In the extra deck, we have 2 Time Magic Hammers, 1 Rocket Hermos Cannon, 1 Goddess Bow, 1 Time Wizard of Tomorrow. I believe that's 2 Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, 2 Red Eyes Slash Dragons, a very problematic card to deal with, 1 Meteor Black Comet Dragon, my personal favorite, or actually 2 Meteor Black Comet Dragon, my bad, 2 Archfiend Black Skull Dragons, and 2 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Again, not bad. These will be probably the 2 that I'm going to be running in the event. I'll do videos on each of them, most likely when the event goes live, the day after. But let's look at, in my opinion, the best loner deck a lot of people are probably going to be playing, because this is, you would see Blue Eyes in ranked more often than not. A lot of people could back me up on that. The main deck consists of 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, 3 The White Stone of Ancients, 2 Mystical Elf White Lightning, 2 Dictator of D, 3 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, 1 Dragon Spirit of White, 1 Solid Dragon, 2 Abyss Dragon, 2 Jet Dragon, wow, 2 Jet, my god, 1 Deep Eyes White Dragon, 2 Chaos Max Dragons. That is going to be nice. 2 Polys, 1 Monster Reborn. Okay, so we don't get Foolish Burial in here. Interesting. 2 The Fang of Critias, 3 Bingo Machine Goes, 2 Chaos Forms, 1 Strength and Unity. This card, I lost ranked matches to this card, so watch out for it. 1 Vision with Eyes of Blue, 1 Silver's Cry, 1 Mirror Force. They're really trying to make you Kaiba with this, aren't they? 1 Ring of Destruction, 1 Tyrant Wing, 1 Ultimate Creature of Destruction, and 1 Destined Rivals. The one thing I think they probably could make this better is honestly take out the Bingo Machine Goes and run Ultimate Fusion. That would be it, but I feel like that would do too well, because if you pulled your 3 of your Blue Eyes in hand and Ultimate Fusion, it's just over. Legitimately just over. If you can go into Twin Burst, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, or Tyrant, it's just over. Speaking of over, we're now over with the main deck, so let's go on to the extra deck. We got Tyrant Burst Dragon, Mirror Force Dragon. They're giving you Mirror Force Dragon in this? The Fang of Critias using a Mirror Force Dragon. I love that. When a monster you control is targeted for an attack or by an opponent's card effect, you destroy all cards your opponent controls. It's just a Mirror Force Dragon. I don't know what else to say. We have Destruction Dragon. That's why they're here. Okay, to be used with the Fang of Critias. That's why they're here. God, you'd think I would pick up on that. We have Destruction Dragon, 2 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragons, 2 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragons, 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, 2 Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, 2 Azure Eyes, 2 Azure Eyes and 2 Silvers. 2 Azure Eyes Silver Dragons and 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons. You know, that's solid. That is nice. That is nice. Wait, what's the tuner? The White Stone of Ancients. Okay. Probably wouldn't really go for Spirit or Azure into Spirit. If it was me, I would do everything to get Chaos Max on the field, but he can be banished, and especially if Dark Magicians are going to be a thing, because Dark Magical Circle and Eternal Soul, oh boy, be on the lookout for that. So those are the 3 loner decks. If you guys are going to be running any of the loner decks, let me know what you're going to be running down in the comment section down below. I'm going to do a video on Unyielding Red Eyes and Evolving Blue Eyes. I might do Sky Dragon Reborn, because I'm genuinely interested on how Slifer would work. I do know the more cards you have in hand, it increases the attack of the card times 1000. But that's fine. Thank you guys. Remember to respect your fellow duelists and always just have a great and awesome time, alright? I'll see you later.